Hello, it's Nancy today. Well, I did it. Sorry. I came in the woods. I got my daughter. We went back home. We found the place to send the document. And now I have all the information. We went to the store, but she doesn't do photocopies. I did take a photo of it, but I think you have to send a copy of it. Anyway, so I will mail it. I'll go to the store now, and other store, and I'll photocopy it. We have a scanner, but it doesn't work. That would be because we can't find the cord. We have a way with cords. It's probably somewhere quite convenient. If only I knew where that convenient place was. Well, the road is no longer frozen. Indeed, it is quite soupy. My foot is sliding away. You can tell it's not the same time, right? Because I don't have my coat on and I have a hat on. That's right. So, what should we talk about? Was that right? Really? Well, that is so cool. Yeah. The air smells very fresh. It's cold when I breathe in. And inside your nose where it's wet, it's quite cold when it gets into the wet. But it's warm on my shoulders. Well, that's going to be gooey. This is wet. That's gooey. How about the snow? This is gooey again, probably. Yep. Are you okay? You can hear the sound of the wind in those pine trees. Can you hear it? I like moss. Wow, I hear it louder. Sounds like a train. One of those soft trains. Oh, it's gone over. That's cool how you can hear it coming from far away. Then it gets here and goes over. That was one of my first Nancy Today videos, was letting you hear the sound of the woods in the mountains in Connecticut, the Berkshires. Few of you live in New England. Let's see, there's NYC something or other, somebody NYC. Look at how this has changed from this morning. And there's Dinah. And there's Erica Aaron. And oh yeah, there's Looking for Bus. Who else is in New England? I forget. Sorry. Somebody in Vermont. I forget her name. And And JFO Bug or something. She's over that way. You know what happened the other day? Somebody ordered some felted soaps. And it took like a long time for them to get there. Other people have had theirs first before that. It took me, I don't know, maybe 2 months or something. And, or maybe it's at least a month and a half. And when she got it, the soaps were moldy, black. I mean, the felt on them was. Isn't that awful? So I guess I didn't dry the soaps. I felted them. And then I guess there was plastic. The whole bag was ripped open and they had put it in plastic. So it had sealed the moisture in. This is where we go skating. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. I'm half crazy over the love of you. It won't be a styleless marriage. I can't afford a carriage. You'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. Looks like a mountain. Whoop. Henry, oh John Henry, here is my answer true. I'm still crazy over the likes of you. But if you can't afford a carriage, put off the bloomin' marriage. 'Cause I'll be dead before I'm wed on a bicycle built for two. Isn't that a cool verse? I like that verse too. I forgot what I was going to say about that. Oh yeah, there's real words and those aren't them. They're close. I can't remember exactly what they are. But there's one word in it that now has a bad connotation. And it didn't before, but it does now. I can't remember what it is. But I was sort of surprised that we were actually going to sing it with that word in it at an old folks home. But I guess the old folks know it as that, right? You know, my dad is an old folks. An old folk. He doesn't want to be called a senior citizen. He says, why? I'm an old folk. Just call me an old folk. Or an old person. It's true, right? Why do we have to call... I don't want to be called senior. Ooh. I can be an old folk. Not yet. No, that'll be when I can't climb trees anymore. When I can't climb trees and when I'm not allowed on ladders. When they take all my ladders away. There was this guy that was 86. Hey, have I run out of time? Oh, hey, look at that. There was this guy. He's 86. Well, he was 86. Now he's older than that. And he had macular degeneration, so he couldn't see around the edges, just in the very center. So he was blind, legally blind. And he would go on cruises all the time. He'd go on cruises every year. Lots of them. That was what he did. I guess he owned his house and he was alone, so he'd do that. Anyway, he used to have a chainsaw, and he would climb up on the fence with his chainsaw and he would trim the branches. And the neighbors took his chainsaw away from him. That's right, and I think they took the car away too. Or his daughter took the car away. I don't know if he had kids. Anyway, he's in an old folks home now. This flower seems to be flopping. I can tell because down there it's flopping. Okay, well, that was a nice walk, wasn't it? We walked down there halfway together and then my little girl went on and I came back. Now I have to go to the store. See ya.